What's good, people? D.ROK of LOSST and UNNOWN, aka French Assassin, aka Cookie Monster, aka JUDOROK. Out of respect for MLK, I wrote this this poem, spoken word, out of respect for Martin Luther King, because when he was murdered, nobody picked up the torch to lead the people. And I believe a few of us today have that mission. I believe I have that mission. So I wrote this in respect for him and to tell you what is really up. Alright? So I'm about to spit this for you best I can. It's kind of like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning right now. This is like a few times of it, but now we're gonna actually put this through. Alright? So give me like 2 seconds and I'll be right with you. Freedom is not free. We are still being controlled by what we watch and what we see. We have to get beyond that. There's a great deal of responsibility that we take for granted. If we are to say we are free, then at what cost is it to be free? Do you feel we are free just because the powers that be recognized it and call it a national holiday? Well, if you think so, then many sacrifice their life in vain. We have partial freedom, and when we feel we can choose, these days many are in poverty because they have no choice of the matter of what was given. They have a category they were put in, and what many don't realize, there is a quota for that category. We are forced to be put in that place, and we must not settle or submit. We must strive for better. This is what Dr. King tried to explain. No matter who you are, creed, color, or nature, you have the right to your dream because you are beautiful. And in that beauty, you have a voice. Some speak stronger than many, and with that command the light versus the dark, being part of both, not tainted but knowing of the both. No man or woman has the right of God or any to chain or shackle another or take freedoms away. This is our right of humanity or right to life. Many laws were made up to control others in fear of their loss of power. We now are losing freedoms every day because there is no unity. Instead, there is one voice speaking out again, just as Dr. King was silenced by those because he was more than just a man. But many settled for the scraps of freedom instead of the fullness of freedom. That Dr. King lived for every day. When he was murdered, many dropped the arms of freedom. When are we going to learn as people that it's not one voice but many speaking through one? Martin Luther King led and everyone followed, but as soon as he was silenced, no one took the torch to lead. They submitted. We will not. We will not. Many have settled for a voice of hip-hop, which was taken right back and controlled by the industry and watered down into pop, because it is a way for real people to speak their minds and control many. It's a power the media took to use to program not you, but your kids. Not about what matters, but what sells. Think to yourself, do you really see what is going on? Or are you following something else? You have a choice and a voice. Now you have it. What if you didn't? Is this really about your freedom? Or following what's in and being part of everything? We have to stand alone. We have to speak and be a voice. Think today, really think. Peace out, D.ROK of Lost and Known. Really think, yo. Really think.